Jordan Spieth came to the British Open at Carnoustie, like most defending champions, not entirely ready to part with the Claret Jug. It was a symbol of one of the most dramatic victories in the history of golf's oldest championship, and he carried it through this past year with tremendous reverence. "It's the coolest trophy that our sport has to offer," Spieth said. "So having to return that was certainly difficult. Kind of hit me a little bit there on the tee box. If absence makes the heart grow fonder, then perhaps Spieth's short-term separation from the 145-year-old trophy must have him head over heels in love. That break may not last much longer, either, as Spieth continued his magical run in the third round. He holds a share of the 54-hole lead, and will go off in Sunday's final pairing alongside Xander Schauffele. His day on Saturday was like something a Hollywood screenwriter would create. Not a bomber by PGA Tour standards, Spieth drove the first green, perhaps given a little more oomph by his unexpectedly stylish haircut. He sank the eagle putt, and the race was on. Spieth has always had an uncanny knack for avoiding big blow-ups, save, of course, for one hole in Augusta. But never mind. Saturday, though, he was flawless, going bogey-free on a day when he needed it the most. The jug is within reach once again, and he'll have as much cushion as someone in a three-way tie can get. Jordan Spieth prepared to make British Open history. Even if he doesn't buy the hyped final round won't likely be a cakewalk for the defending champion golfer of the year, of course. But what it took to even get to this point is just another in a long list of Spieth's otherworldly golfing attributes. Carnoustie, Scotland, July 21. Jordan Spieth of the United States acknowledges the crowd on the 18th green during the third round of the 147th Open Championship at Carnoustie Golf Club on July 21, 2018 in Carnoustie, Scotland. Photo by Andrew Reddington, Getty Images. Spieth acknowledged that he spent much of this year looking for the perfect form in his swing. As the old saying goes, you have to play golf, not golf swing. To most of us, Spieth's game was nearly flawless. He won 10 tournaments in a 3-year span, including 3 majors, and racked up 35 top 10 finishes. How does it get better? Well, when you're that good, you need to look for ways to stay on top. You notice things that might feel off, even if the overall result isn't significantly worse. It happens. But what's even more telling is that Spieth recognized that, and adjusted his mindset. Almost instantly, things have turned around. "I think that going through some of the kind of stuff that I was going through in my game allowed me to kind of figure out when I'm off, what are the keys to get over it," Spieth said. "In the future I'll be kind of able to kick it back into gear a little quicker and under the gun be able to compensate a little bit better." More from pro golf. No one of the greatest young talents in golf continues to mature in front of our eyes. This is the type of thing you expect to hear from someone who's been on tour for a decade, maybe battled a few injuries. Spieth, of course, is none of those things. He's 24 years old, in many ways just entering his prime. He's an old soul in a young man's sport. It's a refreshing look into what the future holds, and a glimpse of greats gone by, like Jack, Arnie, Hogan and Snead. Is that a bit of hyperbole? Perhaps. Spieth does only have 3 majors to his name right now. "What's for?" he asked in his post-round presser, doing his best to disregard the impact that a second straight British Open win would have on his still-growing legacy in golf. Want your voice heard? Join the Pro Golf Now team, write for us. For context, it's 1 major less than Tiger had when he turned 25, as Spieth will next Friday. That trajectory seems to have turned out pretty well, right? Jordan Spieth is back where he belongs, both physically and mentally. And it couldn't be coming at a better time.